Rome had never known a man like Julius Caesar. He conquered Gaul, crossed impossible rivers, and turned enemies into legends beneath his boots. Soldiers followed him not because they feared him but because they loved him. The poor called him Savior. The army called him Father, and Rome feared him. Power gathered around Caesar the way. Storms gather around mountains. When he returned victorious from civil war, the Senate bent before him. They named him dictator for life. Statues were raised in his image. His face was stamped onto coins, an honor once reserved only for gods. But Caesar wanted more than power. He wanted permanence. Rome is weak because it is divided, he told the Senate. One will must guide it. Those words echoed like a threat. The senators smiled, applauded, and bold, but behind closed doors, fear grew sharp. They whispered that Caesar planned to crown himself king. Rome had killed kings before. It would do so again. Among the frightened men was Marcus Brutus, Caesar's trusted friend. Caesar had forgiven Brutus' father's enemies. He had raised Brutus like a son, and that made the betrayal heavier. The conspirators convinced themselves they were not murderers, but liberators. On the morning of the Ides of March, warnings followed Caesar like shadows. A soothsayer begged him to stay home. His wife, Calpurnia, dreamed of his statue bleeding from 100 wounds. Caesar laughed. Cowards die many times before their deaths, he said, and walked into the Senate. The hall was calm, marble floors, quiet voices, respectful greetings. Then one senator stepped forward too close. A blade flashed. Caesar turned in shock as another knife struck. Then another, and another. The room exploded into violence. Senators, men of law and honor, became executioners. Caesar fought at first, struggling against the blows, until he saw Brutus. His voice broke. "Et tu, Brute, you too, my son." He stopped resisting. 23 stab wounds tore into the man who had ruled the world. Caesar fell at the foot of Pompey's statue, his former rival bleeding out beneath cold stone eyes. The conspirators stood trembling, believing they had saved Rome. They were wrong. Caesar's death did not restore the Republic, shattered it. The people rioted. Civil war consumed the empire. And from the chaos rose an even greater ruler, Augustus, Rome's first true emperor. In the end, Julius Caesar lost everything he tried to secure: his power, his future, his life. But Rome lost something greater. For once a man had held the world in his hands, and the world decided it would rather burn than belong to him.